By the goalkeeper. Brilliant work indeed in the end to keep it out there by Naftali Charles. So a chance for Soccer Made Simple to really establish themselves here now. See if they could settle down quickly, maybe get an early goal. That's always what is important, and that's way too strong. Bobby able to get it back as they again start building from the back. Whiteman takes his time, but they lose the handle on it. Good football again, just winning the first ball, but that starboard goal there, not really finding the target, and now it's a big foot race here. Plaza trying to get in there, and the goalkeeper Charles very calmly, very casually decided he was going to let it bounce in the area. You don't see that too often. Goalkeepers are never encouraged to allow the ball to come down at all. But yeah, to give the ball away, if you could raise his head and just pass it to a teammate, you didn't need to play up with the ball. All that needed was a simple, just a little tap forward and allow the ball to run towards his man. Instead, he tried to play with it, and that just took time away from them. Jaden Alexander, I'm sure, would want to do better that time around. And yes, the ball got away out again. A second shot, opportunity, I should say, for a second shot. That too is blocked, and eventually living dangerously here. The boys from Gasparillo Youths in their bright orange tops. They're under real pressure here now, and eventually it's headed away and giving them a little bit of a breather there. Markley Fraser getting it out, but it's coming right back at them. And there is the chance to get a shot off, and that could be a real stinger there, because he was really going to let fly and kicked the defender's leg. So it's a free kick. So good early action here. Just 5 minutes gone, and already we've had some real anxiety for the Gasparillo Youths outfit, and they have to be careful here, because Soccer Made Simple could run up the scores on them if they're not careful. Yeah, it's a shot. It bounces off the chest of the goalkeeper, and eventually he is able to scramble it back. So Charles living dangerously there, but to his credit, he did well to recover quickly. Opportunity for them to just to keep it, don't really force it too much. And that is what happened when they force it. It likelihood of changing hands quickly, and then all you're doing is shuttles. Because the ball keeps coming back at you over and over. Here we go again. This could be another foot race here. The big fella having to come across and tidy up for them. Nice little throw over the top, but again, no opportunity to really stretch his legs there, Rodriguez. It's been a fast start by Soccer Made Simple. They're not really stopped running since this game started. They really kept the pressure on. And Griffith, who scored 2 goals in the All-Star game in this venue a week ago, I'm sure he'd love to replicate that. That's not a bad effort thrown in there, but nobody on the top of the D to really apply the pressure. And now it's the free kick going the other way. And I think the referee got spun around. And now they just give it back to them. And Plaza can't get the opportunity to widen the play. And I think that's what they're all calling for them to get the balls wide. Opportunity now. That's not a bad effort to swing it across. Have you on Dubisset? Really trying to control proceedings here now, Fraser and company. Good football again from the boys from Soccer Made Simple, Bob and company, trying to control proceedings. But Dubisset doing very well, almost getting it there to Griffith. Here they come again, and on this occasion the control just letting them down at the very last minute there. So no goals yet. This is the second quarterfinal for today, the second and the last one of the series. Looking for some movement, not finding much. And this time the goalkeeper does well, just a shadow. Plaza again, can he keep it? And he does well, but again he just shows too much of it, and eventually they miss out, but they're getting opportunities, they're getting the ball in fairly advantageous positions, but because the control sometimes isn't what it's isn't ideal, they just show enough of the ball and it's taken away. So here they come again, Soccer Made Simple. Rodriguez working overtime, trying to get the ball back. That's not going to hurt too much. So no goals yet, and referee Sheldon Phillips allowing the play to flow. There was a little bit of almost a collision there from Pinder. Nevertheless, excellent turn. However, coming in and really mixing it up, doing very well, losing his footing, but still manages to get the ball out, and you could see the intention there to try to get it wide, and the other ball is not a good one, much too straight. and you could easily roll the ball out, and now they have possession. This is Fraser. Fraser asking Griffith to get into the wide, going down that tram line. It's a little bit short there for Josiah Bean, and he's trying to effect a quick shot out there. Again, they're trying to get the ball over there to Alexander, but it's not reaching him. However, this could be interesting here. Eventually, they get it out to him wide, and can he return the favor? Onto his right foot he comes, but he curls it, but it started to curl much too early. And it goes behind for another goal kick to Soccer Made Simple. Can they keep that momentum going? They started quickly. Here is the return ball, and a little bit of a foot race now, trying to really blow the top off, as they say, and keeping it very see Bob still going, trying to get that cross in, but Fraser is going to pick it up. He does well. So here is the captain, Pinder. Just a little too tight on that occasion. Jabari Rodriguez winning the free kick. So it's Alexander, Rodriguez, Griffith, Young, Lewis, Batiste, Dubisset, Fraser, Pinder, and Charles. Well, here's a chance. Can he get there? Not able to. Griffith was lurking, but again, danger averted by good, sensible play there. Just to get it out quickly. No need to dwell on the ball in the back there, and just got rid of it quickly. Being losing out there, really not the ideal type of control, and pushing it wide. Lewis decides to keep it, as Dubisset does well, slips it in, but anticipated well, and they're off to the races again. Can he reverse the ball? And that is not the ball needed under these conditions. In fact, he had an opportunity. There's still the man wide, and they still can't seem to get the ball to him when that was the obvious ball, just to get it out wide. Here's Plaza again. Opportunity, tried to squeeze it into Plaza there. It almost got to him. And that is a little bit of high kick in there on the part of Bob. So again, the ball changing hands quite a bit here as both teams are pressing a little bit, and nobody has really, as they say, been able to settle down and take control of the game. Although we did have a very fast start from Soccer Made Simple when they threatened to blow the game wide open, but it hasn't resulted in a goal just yet. And now here's Griffith trying his best here. But again, ball given away. So a chance in the semifinals, a place in the semifinals up for grabs here. And so far, so good for the Gasparillo Youths. They are heavy underdogs coming into this one. But it's almost like he took his time and made that bad pass. This is good work. Dubisset plays it down. This could be an opportunity. He's offside. And but the goalkeeper still manages to make the save. Good football there from Gasparillo. Look at how deep Fraser and company are. They keep possession though. Good anticipation on the part of the goalkeeper. Gets it out to Bob. Bob looks up, he realizes that he has movement to his left. But he tries to go back to his right and loses out Griffith quickly. And again, the pass is not a good one. You have to lead him into the area, not the area that he was standing. Now, with a quick counter attack, can they really produce something out of nothing, literally? Doing well, or did he? No, he couldn't. So it's been that kind of an afternoon so far. They're really threatening to produce something special, and then it just kind of fizzles. And that is indicative of both teams so far. And here we go again. Trying his best here to put up, and Fraser goes down again. He already has a bandaged hand, and now he takes a little knock as he was playing that one off. So still no goals, not just yet anyway. And this game promises quite a bit of scoring, but so far nothing to write home about. Kaleem Prince showing glimpses of his brilliance. Bob Griffith, though, trying to control it. He has to take a knock, but the Griffith goes down. The referee says no, play on. And taking control of it. Here's King, Zachary King. He decides to go back with it. And it's kept in. That's good work. And Bob eventually gets rid of it. However, Dubisset is there, and he gets it quickly up there now to Alexander. And but again, the ball is cleared away, not convincingly, but they still have possession as they're on the move again. That's a great ball. Plaza, he and Fraser, but Fraser is so quick and full of running. All he has to do is get rid of it, and he does that well. Gets it to Pinder. Pinder, his captain. Pinder plays an equally intelligent ball down the front, down to the flanks of the field, to the corner flag. And here's a brilliant cross that is intercepted in the end. So good end-to-end action here, but no goals so far in this encounter. So Soccer Made Simple, who probably felt by now they would have been cruising, we need to realize that they're in a bit of a dogfight here. going for the spectacular there, but not even getting a touch onto it. There was Alexander. Ball back inside, but it's intercepted. Again, they're trying to spread it wide. This is a good ball. Here goes Plaza. Can he control it? But Pinder, his opposite number, is right there. The two captains coming together there, but Pinder getting the better of Plaza and not allowing him a shot on this occasion. So that makes it even Stevens, one would have to say. So a little bit of a delay here. They have to track down the ball, so to speak. But clearly just about 24 and a half minutes gone so far. Still no goals. And you probably would have felt by now somebody would have broken this deadlock, especially the way that Soccer Made Simple started. But Gasparillo Youths have come back into the game quite nicely. Here's this one up in the air. The goalkeeper is gapped. And that is going to be an infringement. Once you impede the goalkeeper in any way, form, or fashion, the referees are encouraged to blow the whistle. And we just saw that there. And this is going to be a handle ball. I think he just pulled it away. And that was the handle ball. So that is going to be the break in proceedings. As the referee decided that the players will take a little refreshment break at this time. With just about 25 minutes gone in this encounter. Kind of water is this. That's what I was trying to get there. Referee is happy now that the players have been refreshed, so he will get proceedings back on the way. Again, remember it's still goalless in this one. It's another one played up there, but the goalkeeper very alert and not afraid to come and get the ball, and he plays a beautiful ball down that right hand side. Unfortunately, Hospital is unable to really get the handle on it. Plaza switches sides now. If they could only get it down that right hand side for him now. That one, he megged this man from a mile off. That's a great ball in, and Fraser getting in there, but the goalkeeper, the ball bounces and allows goalkeeper Charles to claim. goes behind quickly. So it's gone out of play. So it's going to be another throw in to Gasparillo Youths. So no goals yet in this encounter. Remember, we had the break at about 25 minutes. So they have plenty of time. Not the best of throws from Dubisset. The ball just seemed to slip out of his grasp. Got more elevation than anything else. And where is the ball? That ball should have been released a long time ago, but he's still dwelling on it, Hospitalis, and then when he plays it, it's taken away. Still he gets a second bite of the cherry, and it actually bounces away from him. In fact, it was Prince who was doing the unnecessary dribbling in the middle of the park there. So neither team really doing what I'm sure their coaches would be asking them to do. Plaza. Much too easy for Dubisset. So now it's an opportunity for them to really kind of reboot, if you know what I mean. They started so well, soccer made simple, but the air sort of have kind of gone out of their game a little bit. Chance here now for, oh, that's a tough ball. The goalkeeper though is going to come. There is a collision, and really because the attacker didn't really see the goalkeeper. And is it Malik Young? No, Malik is outside. That looks like Rodriguez, who went flying into the area there and just got clocked. No, I don't think he impeded the goalkeeper in the sense that he ran across the ball. The goalkeeper was coming straight at the ball. He was going diagonally across him and never looked at the goalkeeper. So he kept his focus solely on the ball, and when the ball arrived, he arrived, but so too did goalkeeper Giddens. And now Giddens is up. In fact, both players, Giddens is sitting up, and it looks like Rodriguez is going to walk off under his own steam, so that is good news. But that was a dangerous ball, nicely floated into the area. It's the kind of ball you just want to redirect as an attacker. You don't have to hit it hard. You just have to redirect it. Unfortunately for him, goalkeeper Giddens was very alert to the danger. So now he too is back on his feet. And he's a big fella, and I don't think Rodriguez is probably giving away close to 100 pounds to him. Rodriguez looks to be light, and Giddens is stockily built, and no doubt packing a punch, even though he didn't need to punch anybody on that occasion. He just was coming to receive the ball, but his whole momentum took him into Rodriguez. Jabari Rodriguez from Gasparillo Youths, and I think they're going to have to, the referee should really drop the ball. The medical personnel are not off the field just yet, so I think he's going to have to take it and drop it over. It'll be an uncontested bump ball, which makes sense. He has to drop it over now that the officials are off the field, and restart the play. No, he can't just drop it there and wait for ask the opposing team not to tackle the ball. The ball is in play, so they're well within their rights to attack the ball. So, but eventually he did the right thing, and here we go again. Opportunity to let the ball go. That's a good overlapping run now, and but once again, Dubisset very, very alert to the danger. He saw the attack going down that right hand side there. It looked like Bain was scampering down there. chance again for Soccer Made Simple to get it wide. Now is a chance to get it across, but they decide to hold it up. Now it comes over, and just on a little attempt there, Dubé not able to get anything on it, but he was in an offside position. So that's a good kick, but again, Griffith and company a little bit out of position. Can't really get it done. Good interpass in here. There is Plaza. He's shifted sides. He's going more central or more to the right. So Ramdayal Singh trying to maybe get the ball in. That's not a bad ball, and but again, good anticipation once again. Here's the shot, saved by the goalkeeper, right in behind it there, getting everything behind it. For Gasparillo Youths there was Naftali Charles, but again, Prince getting the shot off. Griffith plays the ball with, and there is the, well, that was well, many felt he could have played the advantage, but he wasn't to know that it was going to end up being a great pass out on the flanks there to the overlapping Pinder. But here it is, up in the air, and to be set now for Gasparillo Youths, gliding forward, taking on the wall of defenders in front of him. That's a good ball. Now, problems here. Can he get the cross in? He has to hook it back. And he tried to really outrun the defenders. He needed to just slip the ball inside. But Griffith was right there looking at the doorsteps. It wasn't really for him. That was again Rodriguez. He was the man who went down a short while ago, but he's back on the field now. But if he was just able to see Griffith standing all alone right there, all he had to do was hook it back to him. This one floated in nicely and headed behind for another corner kick to Gasparillo Youths. No goals yet in this encounter. 34 minutes gone so far. Can they make this pay? This is a good spell from them. And Gasparillo Youths still trying to get control of proceedings here. But too much time, way too much time for him to turn and twist in midfield. And now, oh, that's a tough ball. He played it in between 2 or 3 players. And still he was able to come away with it in the end, Hospitales. And then they give it away. He now has to chase after it, Rodriguez. Looking to play, but he plays it to the back of Griffith. And he can't control it. And there was an offside here. It was Kaleem Prince left an offside position to come back onside to collect the ball. You know, the referees are going to blow that, are going to call that every time, the referee's assistants. So no goals so far in this one. Allowed to bounce. And that's really careless. However, Kroll does well to win it back. Here's a shot, and was wide of the mark. Left too much now. Here is an opportunity for Soccer Made Simple, and the shot at the near post there coming in from Dubé. Not a good one. He really needed to go last post with that, and instead he opted to try to squeeze it in at the near post and lost the handle on it. A little bit of showcasing of skill here. Here's a nice long ball, but once more easily read by King. And he's able to get it out. Good footwork again from Bob. But the ball just going forward and back right now. So taking their time about it. Soccer Made Simple. As the sun continues to bake Maniram John Stadium, and then he loses the handle on it. And a chance here now for Griffith. He's on his way. He has a first-time shot. It rebounds off the goalkeeper and then cleared away. Ramdayal Singh not taking any chances at all. So once again, the ball changes hands, and I think if there's to be one criticism, it's changing hands much too frequently. If you're going to play the ball and maintain possession of it, not like that. You don't want to give it away there. Here is Griffith, plays it forward. This could be a chance. He thought about hitting it first time. He does. Griffith gets one bite at it, gets a second, tries to squeeze it in here now. Nobody there for the shot, and then it's more like a rugby try that goes high, wide, and not so handsome from Lewis. He got under it. He needed to really stay on top of the ball and hit through the ball. He tried to sort of place it in the goal, but it wasn't to be. Now here comes Soccer Made Simple, and this is Dubé with a chance here. He plays it back right in the middle of the field. They have options. Crowell is down the right-hand side, but the shot way off target, and it goes behind. So they're getting a little bit anxious now, probably a little frustrated at the moment that they can't seem to put away their opponents, but it doesn't matter. They have to play what's in front of them, and what's in front of them is proven to be mighty formidable at the moment. Here comes Soccer Made Simple again though, but Gasparillo Youths, again, it's been that kind of an afternoon. It's just been, it's not been perfect. That's the problem. They need to be a little more clinical, even with the simple things. Once again, Dubisset doing well. Comes and claims it, and it takes a hard knock, but he's continuing his run. And in fact, it stays going forward. He should be offside. The flag took an inordinately long time to go up, but once he tried to play the ball, he would have been in an offside position. Many felt he would have been in an offside position hours ago, Alexander. So opportunities on both ends, but nobody to take control. Here they come again. An opportunity now for Jeremy Bob to do something effective. Get it to Dubé. Dubé looking for something. Goes square. Has an opportunity now. Can they finish it? Finish off what they started here. They have numbers forward. Good movement. King plays it back inside. Here is Bob again. Look like he wants to shoot it, but he looks up Crowell, ever present down that right hand side. Back inside it comes. Nice little football from Prince. Gives it back to Crowell. Crowell can't get the cross in properly. Good defensive work again from Dubisset, getting in front of his man and keeping his body in front of the ball, anticipating very well. So 0-0 the scoreline as we approach the halftime whistle. Should come in the next couple of minutes. And this would be so far so good for Gasparillo Youths. They're not backing down. Soccer Made Simple again favored in this one, but the Gasparillo Youths not daunted. In fact, they've given as good as they've received. Kunchik, Ramdayal Singh gets it back in the middle. Here they have movement again, Hospitales. And really, they, at some point in time, they must recognize that they can't continue to make the same mistakes over and over. Here's Hospitales again. That's a great ball. Plays it in there, but again, the pressure is on and can't get it there. Prince gets it upfield. That's a good ball. Alexander, can he do the business? No, he can't get it to Rodriguez, but he still has possession, and he might actually get it to him eventually. But Ramdayal Singh is there, plays it away. They have possession once more, and that's not a good ball. And it's one of those iffy balls. Early ball played forward there, going racing after Rodriguez. Can he keep it in? He does. No, he cannot. So it's been opportunities to really make a statement here, but they haven't really been able, neither team has been able to really be clinical with their passing and with their finishing. But now this might be the moment that they're waiting for, but look at the recovery from Dubisset. Just getting back into position and making it pay. Opportunity to just run with the ball, trying to play the more difficult ball. He had his man right in front of him, as they say, seeing the white of his eyes. Malik Young was right there, and he just refused to pay him, trying to get it up to Griffith. It's going the other way now. Here's another one inside, another poor pass. They're really going for the more spectacular, the more difficult pass. And Griffith again not really understanding. In fact, the ball should have been played earlier for Griffith. And you make the point. That ball should lead him into that position. He shouldn't have to go there to wait for it. The ball has to be played early, played in front of him so he could run onto it. And once they stop the ball and dance and put on makeup before passing it, chances are he will run offside. And the defense knew that, so they just kind of stood their ground and allowed him to go. And by the time Alexander decided, and in his good time, when to pass the ball, his teammate had gone into an offside position. So 0-0 the scoreline as we approach half-time in this one. Prince right in behind it, and that half-time whistle could come any minute now, but before that we're going to have a free kick, pin the guilty man there. So can we get that? And is that in fact the referee changed his mind. I thought that was going one way, but then he decided it was going the other way. The referee's assistant probably blew the whistle, and that too has gone out for a throw-in. So the game has really been disrupted by a series of stops and starts, and hasn't been pretty at all. Here's Griffith now. Can he turn and do something? He decides to do the smart thing, which is play the easy ball, and there it's intercepted. But it's the end of the first half, and at the end of the first 45, it is goalless between Soccer Made Simple and the Gasparillo Youth. Soccer Made Simple bolted out of the gates and threatened to really blow their opponents away, but it wasn't to be. They couldn't score, and Gasparillo Youths came into the game eventually, and they too had opportunities, couldn't finish them off, and at the end of it all, it's a stalemate so far, goalless at the half between Soccer Made Simple and Gasparillo Youths. The second half is coming up in a short while. So as we welcome you back here, it's still a scoreless situation at the half, and all to play for in the second half of this one, and this is the final quarter-final encounter. Already earlier today, we had a winner out of Tobago, Ball Blasters Youth Academy, and who will join them from these two teams? Somebody has to win. Yesterday we had a thrilling penalty shootout in the end to determine the winner. AIA eventually prevailing in that one. Then Queen's Park needed a late winner to secure safe passage through to the semi-finals, and now one of these two will join those three teams in the semi-finals. So we wait to see who it is. As it is right now, the referee is making sure that everything is a-okay. And there is the whistle to start the second half of this one. Soccer Made Simple up against the boys from GASPARILLO Youths, and they've really done themselves very well, made themselves proud so far. Can they now finish the job by probably securing a victory? And Coles is quick, but he's not that. Cole is quick, but not that quick. To be set. Going for the return ball, but has to be so careful. And this one is going to just go back. So I suppose we'll be looking to see how well these two teams adjust and how well they adapt, and what adjustments they can make to finally break down their opponents. And the goalkeeper really gifting this one back to Soccer Made Simple, Bob Crowell. Looking around, not seeing very much ahead of him. He decides that he is going to go all the way over to Whiteman. It goes to Whiteman. Ramdale Singh also getting in the way. Here's the chance for the cross. That's not a bad effort. And the goalkeeper again is taking a knock, and he is down, well, not down for the count, but he might have been clocked somewhere at the side of the head there. And those always hurt. Frank Williams kind of continuing his run. I'm hoping that maybe the goalkeeper will bobble the ball or something. But he's okay. And Naftali Charles is going to continue. Still no goals between GASPARILLO Youths and Soccer Made Simple. And you would think that the GASPARILLO Youths are the ones who, in the bright orange, they've settled into the game a lot better than I thought originally. Here's Griffith now. He is the big goal scoring threat. Does have a good finish. That's excellent football now. A chance here. This could be goal number one. Just misses here. Brilliant skill indeed from Josiah Bain. And he got past his man, then hit it with the outside of the boot, and it just flashed past that far post. And that was brilliant indeed. Probably the best we've seen, the best sequence we've seen all afternoon long. If that is a sign of things to come, we're probably in for a brilliant second half. But here is even better football. The ball, of course, comes over. The header is not a good one at all. Prince really needed to do better with that. He got good sight of it coming into him, and it was actually curling towards him. All he had to do was rise up and head down. But he just kind of rose up and then headed up. And the ball, quite naturally, responding to that, went over the bar. So, still no goals here. And Griffith trying to get out of harm's way. And but eventually he does. got a chance here now. Can he get it out wide? He does. He gets it to Alexander. Alexander is racing in towards the area. Has a good look at goal, but he can't get the power in the shot. And he might be hurting a little bit. You could see him grimacing in pain there. And the goalkeeper is going to come and claim it. Coming out of his line there, Charles. But here we go again, Alexander. And still doing his bit, and he goes down, but is battling through, as they say. He's very light and seemed to have a bit of strapping on that right knee. But he's, as they say, soldiering on. Here he is again, but that pass inside is not a good one. And here comes Soccer Made Simple now, but they too, very generous. Prince, though, able to pick it up and loses out. You know, he looks to the referee for something that's not there. It's another foot race. And Whiteman is there, does very well indeed. Brilliant turn. And we're coming the other way. But once again, they give it away. Opportunity for the shot. And really, the Raider, he needs to counter that Raider a little bit because he was way wide. But again, just like the first half, we have a fast start to the second half, but this time it's Gasparillo Youths who started the quicker of the two teams. And now Dubé, Bob, Whiteman. Ramdale Singh just bringing it forward, giving him time. Nobody's really attacking the ball. But that's a good ball. Kroll sneaking away down that right-hand side. Can he get the cross? And he does. But the goalkeeper comfortably, Charles. Under no real stress there. And he bolts it out quickly. The number of orange shirts down to the left here. But still darting his way forward, trying to play the reverse ball to get it to Griffith. But not able to. And now they play the ball inside and easily intercepted, and we have a counter-attack going the other way, or do we? And still, and again being just a little bit lethargic there, almost waiting for the contact. So 0-0 the scoreline, and certainly some promising moves so far in the first half, especially from Gasparillo Youths. Can they cash in here? Shot going, not a bad effort from distance. In fact, he never really looked like he wanted to fire away from distance, but Malik Young just kind of marked off a short run-up and let fly from distance, but he wasn't too far away from pay dirt. And here is the very athletic Fraser running around there and keeping it in play. Still, but he got himself on the wrong side of his marker, and then the hook back is not a particularly good one. It's cleared away, but might be coming back. Two orange shirts getting in each other's way there. And opportunity to bring it away, and Dubisset, though, is sensing the danger. Safety first, and is able to play it out for the throw-in. Kroll. Dubé backs inside, he goes to Prince, trying his best. He wraps his foot around his man and sneaks it in, and that's a good clearance. Now, can he play it down the line? He has to play it early, doesn't pick his head up, and his teammate almost ran away from him, but he really needed to pick his head up and play the ball, but eventually it works out for him, and they may still get a second bite. Here is Griffith again, just seemed reluctant to adjust his run. He made one run, he was committed to that, It just didn't seem like he wanted to make an adjustment on that run. Here's Bain again. He could be the difference, but then he loses his footing, and the ball changes hands yet again. Bob. And he too can't find the target. He has a chance to get this one in, but easily controlled. Here comes Alexander again. There's PD Alexander. He plays the ball there. Now Griffith, can he get there first? Goes in, and really a very good tackle from Whiteman coming across there, and not mixing matters at all. As they say, when you tackle like that, you're taking no prisoners, and you're not trying to hurt anybody, but you want to make a definitive play. Chance here now, and Griffith trying to get in there, looking for something. It's crashed towards goal, but intercepted. Here comes Dubisset. Plays the ball in, and it's still allowed to run. Another opportunity for them, and it just can't seem to put the finishing touches. Here's a shot, saved by the goalkeeper. Doesn't save it cleanly, but he blocks it, and it stays in front of him. Giddens starts the counter-attack. Here they come again. One by one, they're coming forward. Hospitales knocking it. Goes for the return ball. Too tight. They really needed to open it a little bit. And it's a throw-in. That's a good tackle coming in there from Dubé. And here comes Prince now for that opportunity to run at the defense. But he waited and waited. And now instead of one man, he has two. But he does get a good cross in. And a chance at a shot at goal blocked. Good anticipation there. Again, Pinder. Very quick. And sensed the danger and was able to shut it down rather quickly. Still, ball is in the air, and this could be the opportunity. The goalkeeper is a little bit late in coming, but then once he does, he's able to pick it up. And then he bowls it out very reluctantly, and without any real venom in that throw. Luckily he gets it back. Pinder again. So it's been really. They have opportunities where they could easily hit their targets, but they're not able to do so. Just yet. A real chance here for one of these two teams to just put the ball down and really complete the movement. They threaten it, but they never finish it. Case in point there, but they still have a chance here now. Here's Dubé. With the ball in, the goalkeeper is there. He bobbles it and almost allows Frank Williams in with a chance there. It was an easy take for Charles, but somehow he muffed it. That's a great ball, and it's waiting for the ball now. Looking to turn his man. Goes one way, still battling, but then he's forced wide. Still not able to get the cross in. Well, we'll settle for a throw-in. So we had a snow game last evening, and I don't think the Los Angeles team was happy playing in snow. It wasn't just a little bit of snow, it was heavy snow. In fact, the whole field was covered in ice, and I don't think they were too thrilled about that. And worse yet, they lost, so you know how they're feeling right now playing under those conditions, and they never looked like he had a chance, Fraser, of controlling that effort. But he will give them a chance to make the substitutions right now, and soccer made simple. Look like they're ready to change two players. It looks like Frank Williams is one and Dubé is the other. Roshan Dubé. making his way off. So reinforcements coming, fresh legs, maybe fresh ideas, and maybe that is what they need right now. An opportunity here for Soccer Made Simple to probably re-establish their dominance here. Jadon Bob is on the field as well. Here's another opportunity, but immediately on coming onto the field, he might have just gotten away with a little push there, but the referee allows play to continue. And here they come once more, another little stab, but the deflection takes it comfortably in towards the goalkeeper. And Jonathan Emmerich is on the field as well. Here's the other Bob. Plays it off nicely to Bob, the two substitutes trying to link up here quickly, but Kroll now. And Griffith not able to get it past his man. Whiteman again intercepts nicely, but they give it right back. And here comes Kroll again for Soccer Made Simple. Can they really cash in here with all this possession that they're enjoying? The game really screaming out for a goal right now. Here is Aiden Bob trying to turn and not able to do so. And Rodriguez not able to get a tackle in, but they're still holding. Jeremy Bob decides to go back with it, gets it back there to Whiteman. Whiteman now here's a chance here. The substitute coming in, Emmerich. But here is the shot, but Charles very comfortably in behind it. Danger averted. And again, his distribution isn't the best. And every time he gives it out, the ball just seems to be coming back at him. One Bob to the other. And here they start again. Hospitalis trying to thread it in there. And now it falls to Prince. Prince turns, tries to dribble his way through, and but again the speedy defenders keep getting in the way. Nil-nil the scoreline here. Time, we're playing 62 minutes now, so we're getting to that crunch time here. Referee allows play to continue, and here is a chance here for Emmerich. He scores, but the flag is up, and it's not going to count. The referee's assistant had the flag up a long time ago, and it wouldn't matter. We saw that last night or yesterday, late in the game, and when Crowder thought he had scored, and only for it to be waved off. He thought he had scored the winner at that, and would you believe it? He was eventually sent off in that game. Might have been something he said. And eventually it didn't work out for them. AIA, though, still managed to advance. Shot from in the middle there. And again, Hospitalis really picking up his game now. And that is going to be a yellow card for him, as he certainly was determined there. But at least you could see the effort in him and the determination. It's almost like if he's annoyed at himself that he hasn't really kind of dominated the game as many expected. And so now he feels this is his time to really show what he's capable of. And And that could be a good sign for Soccer Made Simple. Sure, the coaches would have been asking him to do just that. And here's the ball, but it's one of those nearly balls. They nearly got it to his man, and it nearly ended up as a goal. But here now is Perez. He's been out of the game. Plaza, he's been out of the game for a long time. He gets it inside. This is great football again. Can he get it? The goalkeeper saves it. Well. Another brilliant piece of movement there. And almost resulting in a goal. So what is going to give here now? They sent the whole posse up for this one. They're hunting a goal. There are 5 in the area, another 2 lurking just outside. Can they get this one in? That's a great ball. The keeper not coming, and the header down by Emirates is wide. And it's going to be a goal kick. So a lot of huffing and puffing, but nobody there to blow the house down just yet. And a good effort on the part there of Alexander. He really was struggling a little bit in the end here. So he gets a breather. He's put in a good shift over 60 minutes out there of effort. And that is all you could ask sometimes. And they just can't seem to get the ball in the right areas where they want to, time and again. And just the ball that they should have played a long time ago, they only now try to play. Eventually they get it, and he gets it back. So this is working for him. That's a good ball. Rodriguez is offsides. Well. Just as he seemed to be veering down on goal, the flag goes up, and it all goes to naught. Let's see if they can really get this movement going once more. That's a great ball. Ball played forward there. Emmerich plays it over there to his man. Here is Prince with the cross. It's behind everybody, and eventually it's taken out. Goes out. It's going to be a throw in to Soccer Made Simple. The men in the black tops were heavily favored in this one, but they haven't been able to really drop the hammer as many anticipated they would. Here's Plaza again. And another ball in. The goalkeeper decided against it, and a good decision because no harm as it bounced off the field. So time now really just ticking away here, and neither team just yet able to get something. 67 minutes gone. So we're getting down to that crunch time, as they say, where one mistake could prove so costly. And you want to make sure that you don't create that problem for your team. There's Karut. Nice little give and go there with Hospitalis. But again, the ball over the top. And can Prince take possession of it? He's trying his best to goes past one, goes past another, still going, and then it's played away. Bob with a chance here now, hits it, and it takes a deflection, but even that ends up in the hands of goalkeeper Charles. And nothing doing. Charles just knocks it down as if it was a powder puff and says, gotta come better than that, son. You can't beat me with that. And saves it quite comfortably. So nothing given so far. Both teams really been going at it now, end to end, and but they have nothing to show for it. Well, I'm sure they have bruises and A lot of tired legs out there. But by way of goals, nothing to show for all that effort. Prince again scampering away. That's a good ball in, but the goalkeeper doesn't come and he leaves it there, and would you believe Karut just taps it back to him. Well. Karut needed to place that with some power and put it away from the goalkeeper, and he just calmly taps it back to the goalkeeper. And Griffith there with the infringement. And the referee says it's a water break for these players. So we're just about 70, we're in the 70th minute of play. It's still goalless in this one, so we have another 20 interesting minutes to come in this encounter. We've had end-to-end action, but no goals, which is very surprising. So as we look at the players coming back out here now after their little refreshment break, something that has been brought into the game, really because so many players and coaches, especially at the age group level, encourage their youngsters to take as much liquid as possible, much water as possible, or as much of those electrolytes as possible. And a water break is the ideal position here. Here's a shot, goal! Brilliant shot indeed. And almost with two defenders there, neither one of them really took control. And would you believe it, just like that, we have a goal. And it is that man who was threatening all along to put his stamp on the game. And would you believe it, finally, he is able to get it done. So in the 71st minute of play, Soccer Made Simple finally breaks the deadlock. And it's the man in the middle, Kaleem Prince, who does the needful. It was a wicked volley to finish it off. Now, can they add to that? Or will we have another bit of drama with Gasparilla Youths pulling one back to maybe to equalize? But here again is Karut, seen a lot of the ball since coming on, and had a golden opportunity, but he failed to beat the goalkeeper. To be said. Looks up there and he finds Rodriguez. Rodriguez plays the ball to him, and then he goes after it, still battling. And Bob again, or rather, Kroll is the man who was guilty on that occasion. That's a good ball, good early ball, and not able to control it is Young, trying to run before he has control of the ball. Here comes Bob. So good ball in, and all of a sudden things look so different now from Soccer Made Simple. And they're going for the return ball, but he's offside. Once he touches that ball there, he is in an offside position. That's Jaden Bob. So 1-0. Finally, we've had a goal. If ever there was a game screaming out for a goal, it was this one. Oh, the ball's given away. This could be problems here now. Here again is Prince. Still going. Can he get a second? No. It's blocked brilliantly in the end. And certainly a lot of hard work there, because, again, the error came from the defense, and Lewis had to sort of make amends. And this time he was able to get the block in to deny Prince his second of the afternoon. 1-0 it is. Time now becoming a real factor for Gasparillo Youths. 72 minutes now gone in this game. And the skipper is going to walk over and do the needful. Deshaun Plaza, he's been kind of drifting in and out of the game. And that's very deep indeed. In fact, it was kept in. Chance here, and once again the goalkeeper is able to come. You got two defenders really closing him down quickly. He had to get the shot off, and it might be that they collided in the process. And that's Prince. He's Fraser rather. He's one of their key defenders. And you could see the signal indicating that they're going to have to make a change. He might have hurt himself. He already came in with his hand bandaged. He took a knock early in the first half, but he's soldiered on. But I feel this time he probably feels that it might be a knock on the knee or something. And that might be it for him, because you could see the players around him signaling for a change, signaling to the staff on the side that maybe a change is necessary. However, the medics are out there, and you never know. A little few words of encouragement, a little bit of ice or that magic spray, and you never know, he might be soldiering on, but he does look to be in some discomfort here, and he's being helped off the field at the moment. But like I said, you've seen players do that, and then as you look around, 60 seconds later they're speeding around the pitch trying to help out their team, especially when, as they say, when the blood is warm, when the adrenaline is pumping. You don't ever want to come off the field, especially a player like that who is so important to his team. And worse yet, because they're down a goal, he may think that they need him at this point in time to come out there and do his bit, but he's really struggling at the moment. Here's an opportunity, no shot yet, and can they get the cross in? There aren't many players in there, and eventually they get it there. Rodriguez though is in trouble, and once he allows it to bounce past him, it was going to be difficult for him to catch up with it. So they're down to 10 men, and it looked like he has nobody marking the man on the far side. If he gets it to him, that could be comfortable for him. He does get it to him, gets it back now. Prince looking for shoot, hits the post. Well. Another chance here. Plaza turning, twisting, going back around on the other side, And it goes behind, and just as I suspected, there is Fraser back in the middle of the fight there. You can't miss him with that bandaged right hand, and the knee might be hurting, but I think losing might be more painful to him than a little pain in the knee at the moment. But he's certainly giving it a go here. Whether it's going to work out for him, only time will tell, as they get ever so closer to the inside the last 15 minutes. One goal separating these two teams. Can Soccer Made Simple tack on another one here? There goes the header down, and it's that man who has come on as the substitute and has been threatening since coming onto the field. And there is the second. That's the insurance, one would have to think. And sooner or later, you felt that they were going to get that second goal. And yes, indeed, Emirates is the man. In the 76th minute to make it 2-0 now. And certainly that is what many expected. So Jonathan Emirates so now a real hole that Gasparillo Youths have dug themselves here. They really had a chance to clear the ball that resulted in the first goal, and now they not only have they conceded the first goal, but they have now conceded a second, and this man who's come on has done very well indeed. Here's Karut again, or Emirates rather, on his way again, looking to speed it in. That should be another goal, and he misses. Well. Bob, the other substitute, Jaden Bob, really was laid on a platter for him. All he had to do was make proper contact. He missed the target. Now, here's a chance here now for Griffith. Can he pull one back? Still trying to go by on his own, and really gets crowded out. And that opportunity goes awry. Chance now. Can they keep the numbers going, keep the momentum going? Here they come, driving forward once more. A lovely ball played down that right hand side there. Opportunity for Harding, and now it comes back inside, looking to turn and twist, and eventually he gets it there to Lewis. Lewis looks up, sees that he has Dubisset looking to chip this one into Griffith, but Griffith has to fight for that ball a little bit more. He can't wait for it to come down. It's not going to come down. The defenders are there. Young fighting for it, but loses out there, as again Emirates doing very well. Good work from King, but it just doesn't find the target plaza in the end. So now some wholesale changes. 3 of them, it looks like, are gonna come off, including Hospitalis. He's on a yellow card, so he goes off. And I think also going off, it looks like Kroll, Dexter Kroll. And it might also be a case of Ramdial Singh is also going to get an early shower, so to speak. So they're reinforcing the defensive end. They obviously feel they have enough firepower on top that they could manage. But it looks like Seretse Brown is also on. And nothing doing there, and that's a good ball, but can the goalkeeper come and get it? He's waiting to get there, he cannot, and eventually he is blocked out of the action there, Rodriguez. That's a good ball. It's just lead down the line here. Good opportunity for them. Here is Brown. He was trying to thread the needle there. Saw his man on the inside. And decided to Griffith looking for something. Plays it wide over on that far side. It's picked up there by Harding. Harding gets it back to Griffith. Can Griffith return the favor? Harding looking to get into the area. Nobody in the area. And Harding has nobody to pass it to. So 2 goals to nothing here. And really a great opportunity now for Soccer Made Simple. So here they come again. Brown is racing forward. He might be offside. In fact, he is offside. And again, they give the ball away. Here's a shot over the bar. So Young, Griffith and Fraser are being substituted here by Gasparillo Youths. They too need a little injection. So now a chance. Can he keep going? He has to keep going. Tries to play the reverse ball. This might be a chance here, but the goalkeeper again anticipates well. And opportunity for a shot over the bar. It goes, but you could see Bain sensing that the goalkeeper might be out of position. Fired away quickly. Brown going towards the corner flag. Can he track it down? And cannot on this occasion. So we're into the dying periods here. We inside the last 7 or so minutes. It's 2-0. Soccer Made Simple against Gasparillo Youths, and the Gasparillo Youths really seem to run out of gas here now. They just can't seem to control much of the game anymore. And can't go down. They're dropping like flies, literally. Here's Rodriguez turning, looking for something. And plays a nice little ball over on that far side. Opportunity here to try to get it inside, but it's very well anticipated. DeAndre Munisa is on. So again, the players are starting to cramp up. They're feeling the effects of all that running. That they're doing, and it certainly is asking an awful lot of them. Oh, this is a fairly big field. It doesn't look that way, but it is a international size field. So players are going to be extending once you run up and down at the breakneck pace that this game has been played. Obviously, it's going to take a lot out of you. And I think Rodriguez, who was platooning out on the flanks, he went inside when the substitutions were made. So this is going to be a bit of a loss here. That looks like Pinder is going off, the captain. Yeah, he's hobbled at the moment, but I'm sure he's going to try and fight it out. So now a chance to just get the ball forward. And Munisa trying here to turn his man, not able to do so. And just as here Rodriguez was trying to free up his man, nothing doing. So this is a good time for Soccer Made Simple to just slow down the game and make sure with their passes. Don't try to rush it too much. Just make sure all the passes could hit their targets and make life as easy as possible the rest of the way. I don't think anybody really picked up on that particular pass. Brown certainly wasn't aware. And that is the substitute Vivek trying to his man, but he's brought down. The referee plays the advantage now. It's with Bob, and Leland Bob looking for his shot. He's being crowded out, and he has to come back, all the way back. It comes to Piper. Piper gets it back to Bob. Bob, again, that's a careless because he played it closer to the opponent than it was. Here's a nice little ball played inside there, trying his best to thread that needle, Munisa, but losing out. And now Bob not able to catch up with that one. Emmerich was trying to set him free down that right-hand side. It wasn't to be. And that's tough because he put himself in danger there. Plaza has gone right in the heart of midfield. There he is now. Although he started the game in that flanking position. Opportunity for them to now build it. Lewis split it off nicely. That's a good ball. And here's an opportunity now for Munisa trying a shot from way out. And really, I don't think he could really beat the goalkeeper from that distance. And he tugged his effort wide. Two goals separating these teams right now. Do we have a third by way of Soccer Made Simple? Ball played in, and the goalkeeper does well. Once it bounces, it's going to create problems, creating problems to everybody. So they hit it forward. It's just coming back at them all the time now. Pinder is back on the field, trying his bit, but it's a big ask for them at the moment. And this is more like it, just to stroke the ball around. You don't even need to go forward with the ball. Just keep possession as much as possible. That's a great ball there. Now, Jadon Bob trying to get the cross in, but taken quickly by the goalkeeper. And there is the final whistle to end the agony for the Gasparillo youths. They tried their darndest, but it wasn't enough on the day. For a long stretch of this game, they were level pegging with Soccer Made Simple, but in the end, 2-0 is the final score in this one. So there is your fourth and final semi-finalist. So the final four is set, and it's going to be AIA and Queen's Park. And of course, from today, we had a situation where the youngsters from Tobago, the Ball Blasters Youth Academy, and now Soccer Made Simple are the 4 teams advancing to next week's semi-finals of the next level Under 19 Community Cup for 2023-24. So again, goals by Kaleem Prince in the 71st, a wicked volley that flew past the goalkeeper, and then Jonathan Emmerich with a beautiful finish in the 76th minute made it 2-0, and that's all she wrote there. So Soccer Made Simple, they go through. Unfortunately, Gasparillo Youths are out, and it's now on to the semi-finals. That should be a dandy. We hope you'll join us for that. So as we leave you now from the Manny Ramton Stadium, I could tell you in the second of 2 games, 2 quarterfinals here today, Soccer Made Simple 2, Gasparillo Youths 0. And that is the final score at the Manny Ramton Stadium.